Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you guys are all doing well. So in today's video, I am going to talk all about foundations. Now I'm going to recommend a lot of them that I've tried and things that would work well for different situations and also for different skin types. So without any further ado, let's just jump right into it because I have so many foundations in front of me and I just want to talk about them. Before we talk about foundations though, let's talk about primers. I have 3 primers to share with you guys. The first one is from NYX. You must have seen me use this a lot of times. This is their Shine Killer primer. This is mainly for oily skin, obviously, because it helps in getting rid of that shine and it gives this smooth finish on your skin before you start your foundation. You can apply this on your T-zone or wherever you get oily and it'll make sure that you have a really nice matte finish before you go ahead and apply your foundation. This will also help in making the foundation last longer, or any other primer will make your foundation last longer, and it'll also give that smooth base. And make sure you do not apply too much of it. Just take like a pea-size amount and apply this all over your face. The next one is from Faces. This is their Ultim Pro Perfecting Primer. This one is again a very silicone-y primer and it also has the slightest bit of tint in it, so in case you don't feel like wearing a lot of foundation, especially when it's really hot like this, as you can tell my face is sweating, so you can just wear this and just cover up a little bit. It'll give that smooth finish, it'll minimize the pore, it'll fill in the pore and any fine lines that you have, and it'll just create this really nice base for you to start your foundation. The next and the last primer I wanted to talk about is from Colorbar. This is their Perfect Match Primer. This one I would say is more suited to normal, to combination, to dry skin. This gives this very silky finish. This one again is very silicone-y, but it's not very mattifying. It'll give this very smooth and silky sort of finish. So if you have very normal sort of skin and not too dry, then I think this would work very well. If you have very dry skin, I would recommend that you wear a face oil before you start your foundation so that your foundation does not really sit on the cracks of your skin. I would highly recommend bio oil. I can't even talk about it right now because it's so hot and my hair is like sticking on my face and I can't imagine having that dry skin at the moment. But in case you do, please use a very nice oil, something very light. Don't overuse an oil or else it'll make the foundation break. Just take a little bit, tap it all over your face, blend it very nicely, let it sit, let it quench the thirst of your skin, and then go ahead and apply a hydrating foundation. Now let's talk about like foundations that you can wear on like an everyday basis. The first one is from Lakme. This is their 925 Weightless Mousse Foundation. I am in the shade Beige Vanilla. This again almost feels like a primer that has a tint in it. It's like a silicone-y tinted moisturizer, very light on the skin, very moussey sort of texture, so it's very light, very blendable, so great for everyday purpose. If you don't feel like hiding a lot of your skin using foundation, just use this wherever you need it the most, say on the center of your face, and then you should be good to go. Otherwise, you can even use something like this. This is the NYX HD Studio Foundation. This is a little bit on the expensive side, but I would say that this foundation is really good for everyday. It has amazing coverage. It feels very light on the skin and it's very long lasting and looks really nice in pictures. So if you guys would want to take like good selfies, I would definitely recommend this. It looks like skin, but it makes your skin look really nice. Next, you can even go for cushion foundations. They are the best for summers, and I think this is something that would suit all types of skin tones, especially like normal to combination skin. If you have really dry skin, then like I said, use an oil and then go ahead and apply cushion foundation. Why I would recommend this is because it's very easy. You just dab and you're done. So they come with the cushion and then you just press the cushion on the foundation that comes here just press it. I'm not doing it now because I'm not going to apply it, but I have used this in my previous videos. You can go watch that and see how it looks, and then just press it all over your skin. It gives a decent amount of coverage, which is very buildable, and I really like this one from Isadora. This is their cushion foundation, nude cushion foundation, and I am in the shade nude beige. This shade color matches me perfectly, and the coverage, like I said, is buildable. It looks very dewy. I would say great for every day. Very fuss free. You can even carry this in your purse, and this is refillable, so even if it gets over it, you can buy a separate bottle, pump in the product, and then just go ahead and use it. Just make sure you clean the sponge very regularly, because it could be like a nice breeding ground for bacteria, and then you will start breaking out. So make sure that every time you use it, like say after like 4 or 5 days, just keep it clean. Another cushion foundation that I would recommend is from Innisfree. Now this one is great for those of you who want coverage but want like light finish, very light satiny finish. This is their long wear cover cushion foundation. I got this case like custom made, I think, at their event when I attended the launch of their makeup, and I really have enjoyed using this so far. I think it's a really good foundation to use during the summer. It's very lightweight, has good coverage, it's long wear, and you can use their volcano sponge that they have. It's great for somebody who has sensitive skin, or if you think that your skin gets irritated, you want something that is non-comedogenic, then this would work very, very well. Now another thing that you could use is a powder foundation. This I would say is mostly suited for somebody who has combination to oily skin. This one's from Nashio. This is their Mineral Crystal Loose Foundation. This is how it looks. It comes in powder form. It's a very finely milled powder. It's a mineral powder, which is great for somebody who has sensitive skin. So if you're looking for that light silky coverage, I would say use something like this, like a primer, which should help the powder foundation just blend in really nicely on your skin, and then just take like a nice fluffy kabuki brush and blend this all over your skin. This would give like a very light coverage. It would soak in all of the excess oil, which reminds me that I need to dab my face. Oh god, it is so hot in here. My face is sweating. So like I was saying, this is something that you could use when it's a very hot sunny day, if you have really oily skin, if you want a very light silky coverage. This works very well. You could even use this to add extra coverage in case you're wearing a very light foundation or a very light BB cream. Then you can go ahead and use this to set the BB cream or set the foundation and get added coverage on it. Again, just using this alone is great for somebody who has like a lot of acne and who do not want to like irritate their skin, because this is talc free and it is a mineral based powder, so it wouldn't really block your pores. Then for oily skin, I have two of my favorite foundation. The first one is from Maybelline. This is their matte plus poreless foundation. This is great for normal to oily skin. I wear the shade Sun Beige. Suits me really well. Oxidizes a bit, so if you're buying this, get it a shade, just half a shade lighter than yours, because it does oxidize a bit and it changes color, but it is very long lasting. It's matte. Oh my god, amazing to work with because it just blends very easily. Great for every day if you want a lot of coverage. Also great for taking pictures, does not really have that flashback, and just a really nice foundation, I would say, for the price range that this one is. It's a very good foundation. And then we have the Revlon Nearly Naked foundation. This is in the shade True Beige. This one again suits my complexion perfectly. This one has slightly heavier coverage than this. It's a very light foundation, still gives a very, very good coverage. It's great for somebody who has combination normal to oily skin. Great for everyday purpose. Feels really light and thin on your skin. You do not need a lot. to get that very nice even complexion. It also has an SPF of 20, so you can wear this during the day. The next foundations that I have are for someone who has dry to normal skin. The first one is the Body Shop Fresh Nude Foundation. I'm in the shade Atlas Dune. This one again has an SPF of 15. This is a great foundation for somebody who has dry skin. It is so luminous, it is so silky, gives a very dewy finish. If you have oily skin, you have to powder your face or else it's going to look oily. Leaves a beautiful healthy glow on your skin and very easy to blend. Comes with a lot of shades, looks fantastic on the skin. It's very long lasting. I love this foundation. Then I have the L'Oreal Infallible 24 Hours Foundation. Now these two, the last two that I'm going to talk about, are very long lasting foundation. Now these are the foundation that I would recommend you would wear at special occasion, if you have weddings, if you have parties, if you're going to dance around a lot, and if you're going to sweat a lot and you want your foundation to stay, then I would say these two would work. The first one is from L'Oreal. Like I said, it's the Infallible 24 Hours. Very high coverage, again very buildable, oxidizes slightly, long lasting, very long lasting. What else? I've worn this so much last year. If you guys remember, this was the only foundation I was wearing. So I think, yeah, that's about it that I wanted to say about this foundation. And this is something which is new that I'm trying. This is the LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation. This is their HD High Definition Long Wear Illuminating Foundation. So this one is again great for dry skin. It is very thick. You would not need a lot of it. Blends very well. It is very illuminating, has this dewy finish, so if you have very dry skin, you wouldn't look flat, like your face, your skin wouldn't look flat. Gives a very good coverage, this one again, and yeah, just a very good foundation overall. I am in the shade Nude Beige, and in the L'Oreal one I think I'm in the shade Golden Beige. A lot of beige happening. And lastly, this is what you would need to make your foundation long lasting. It's not the primer alone or not the foundation alone, but using a makeup setting spray. Like for those of you who say that it's so hot and it's like my face sweats a lot and all of my foundation is melting down, then this is something that would really help and make it long lasting. The first one again is from LA Girl. I've used this so many times in so many of my videos, it's almost over. This is the HD High Definition Setting Spray, makes it really long lasting. This used with the HD foundation would make your foundation just stay the entire day. And then I have the NYX matte finish one. So this one again is for somebody with really oily skin. Just spray this all over your face like so, let it set, and it'll give this nice matte finish once it dries up. It makes the foundation tacky and just sit for longer, and it makes sure that your foundation does not really slide away. So some quick tips that I wanted to give is don't use too much primer, it'll make the foundation slip. Use a setting spray, let it dry well. Use a powder to set your foundation if you have really oily T-zone, and use a nice oil like bio oil if you have very dry skin. It'll help in blending, trust me, it's gonna change the way your foundation sits on your skin. So yeah, that's about it. Those were all of the foundations that I wanted to talk about in this video. I hope you found something that suits your need. Let me know what are your top 3 foundations or your top BB cream or cushion foundations that you love using for every day. Leave them in the comments down below, and I've also linked all of these in the information box down below. These are all available at Nykaa, and the spring sale is currently on, so if you want to get anything, then now's the right time. And if you're wondering what lipstick I'm wearing, which I'm sure you are, because it's such a stunning purple shade. I'm not really a big fan of the formula of the lipstick though, but the shade is really beautiful. It's called Stunner, and this is the LA Girl Matte Flat Finish Pigment Gloss. Very drying, I'm just warning you, but the shade is beautiful. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Take care. I'll see you very soon. Make sure you're subscribed, and yeah, bye.